Just testing my microphone.
Your mic works.
Thank you.
Okay, We will call this meeting to order, the regular board meeting of the Board of Trustees. Today is Thursday, July 17th. It is 6:02. And we will do roll call. Trustee Canova is absent. Trustee Fairchild.
Here.
Trustee Muirhead.
Here.
Trustee Rotterman.
Here.
Trustee Ryan.
Here.
Trustee Watanabe.
Here.
And I am here. May I please have the introduction of
Can I
our
just
interpreter?
Ask, do we have to do something because Trustee Rotterman is not on the agenda?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, great. Okay. You'll read the thing. Okay, thank you.
May I please have the introduction of our interpreter?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Verónica Adams. Mi compañera Catherine Hurton y yo vamos a hacer las intérpretes en español de esta noche. Bienvenidos a la reunión de la mesa directiva del Distrito Escolar Unificado de Santa Clara. Esta reunión está siendo transmitida en el canal en español de Zoom. Para escuchar esta sesión en español, oprima el botón que dice Interpretación en su pantalla y seleccione el lenguaje en español. En este menú también puede seleccionar la opción para silenciar el audio original en inglés. Thank you.
Thank you. Pursuant to Government Code Section 54950 of the Brown Act, Trustee Rotterman has notified the superintendent that he has an emergency that requires him to participate in tonight's board meeting via virtual platform. All right, the pledge, Trustee Watanabe?
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, republic for which it stands, one nation, God, indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Thank you. Okay, our district mission statement is the mission of Santa Clara Unified School District is to provide equitable, engaging, and innovative educational experiences so that each student thrives in a global society. Oops, I picked the wrong one. Hold on just a second. After I asked, should I read the new one? Here it is. We provide an engaging and equitable education where each student reaches their full potential and is prepared for work and life. The vision of Santa Clara Unified is that we commit to academic excellence and preparing all students to succeed in a diverse and interconnected community. Santa Clara Unified School District acknowledges that our schools are on the traditional lands of the Tamiyan Nation, the Aboriginal American Indian tribe of Santa Clara Valley. We pay respect and thanks to their people, both past and present. All right. May I please get a motion to accept the agenda?
To approve, Ryan?
Second, Fairchild.
Trustee Canova is absent. Trustee Fairchild.
Yes.
Trustee Muirhead.
Yes.
Trustee Rotterman.
Yes.
Trustee Ryan.
Yes.
Trustee Watanabe.
Yes.
And I vote yes. That passes 6-0 with Trustee Canova being absent. All right, we will move now to item B1, the recognition of Wilcox High School swim athletes. Mr. Rico?
Okay, good evening, trustees, Dr. Wright, Ms. Burrell, and our members of the community watching live on our live stream and in the room with us tonight. As usual, I get the opportunity to bring students and programs into the board meetings for recognition. We had many different teams across our district competing in different regional and state events at the end of the school year. And so unfortunately, as part of that process, we had a miscommunication between the school sites and our office. And so we missed bringing some very important students in to be recognized at our last June meeting. But we had the benefit of having a meeting this month. And so we are very much excited to have swimmers, outstanding swimmers from Wilcox High School to recognize, as well as a student from Santa Clara High. I would like to first share about the students that are in the room with us, and then we have two students that are on family vacations at the moment, but they did want to watch the live stream, so we are going to read the recognitions into the record as well to honor them. And so first tonight, we have Isabella Cinco, and I'm going to have you come up and stand with me, and then we'll have the board come down for photos in just a moment. I want to just share that Isabella Cinco, she's continued her outstanding swimming career by qualifying for the California Interscholastic Federation, CIF, State Swimming Championships for the second consecutive year. A dominant distance swimmer, she holds the Wilcox School record in the 500-yard freestyle and was a key member of the record-breaking relay team. As a junior national level swimmer, Isabella consistently demonstrates excellence through her dedication, consistency, and versatility. Her commitment and leadership have made a lasting impact on the Wilcox Swim program. And we just learned tonight that she recently heard that she is an All-American Top 100 in the United States for the freestyle. On top of that, to qualify, she has to maintain top academic GPAs in the district. And she did all of that as a sophomore here in Santa Clara Unified. And so we want to congratulate her for her hard work and representing Santa Clara Unified at National. So congratulations, Itza. And we'll have our board members come down for a photo with her. And then we'll talk next about our next student, and we'll take group photos at the end. Dr. Ray, I'll give you this. Okay. Sophomore class president too? What are you not doing? That's amazing. Okay, and then we also have with us tonight, joining us, Annika Sayanani. Did I get it right? Close? Okay. Come on up. Awesome. Annika had an exceptional season. She qualified for the California Interscholastic Federation State Swimming Championships in the 500-yard freestyle, while also showcasing her versatility across multiple events. As a well-rounded swimmer, Annika's ability to compete at a high level in a variety of races made her an invaluable contributor to Wilcox's relay success alongside Isabella Cinco. Even more impressive, Annika balanced an elite swim season while simultaneously competing in track and field. We hear she was all league in track, so she did two sports, outstanding and excellent in both. And she's demonstrated an extraordinary dedication for both her athleticism and her commitment to excellence in multiple sports and in her academic career as well. So we want to congratulate her for her accomplishments this season. So those are the two students we have in the room with us tonight. And while you make your way back to your seats, I would like to share about their swim colleague at Wilcox, Miss Ivy Fitch. She is a freshman on the team, and so she joins the Wilcox swim team. She's also had a remarkable season. She's established herself as one of the top female swimmers in Wilcox history. She broke school records in both the 100-yard breaststroke and the 50-yard freestyle, and earned the highest individual finish at the Central Coast Section Championships in the girls division by a Wilcox swimmer. She finished third place at CCS in both her individual events and made finals at the States with 16th and 17th place finishes. Beyond her impressive accomplishments in the pool, Ivy is known for her exceptional work ethic, determination, and friendly, positive attitude that makes her a great teammate and a role model. And then additionally shared with us tonight, she has some very impressive national rankings. When compared to other freshmen in swim, she has an overall number 63 in the US ranking. And her best event, she's number 23 in the 100-yard freestyle, number 13 in the country in 100-yard breaststroke, and number 16 in the country in the 50-yard freestyle. And so we want to recognize her for her accomplishments. Ivy, we wish that you had been able to be with us tonight. We hope you are having fun on your family vacation, but we are here celebrating you tonight.
And we are very, very sad that she is moving.
That's what we hear. She's a freshman, so maybe she'll come back. Well, congratulations to all of our Wilcox swimmers. And then we also have a recognition of one of our Santa Clara High School swim athletes as well. Joshua is also and his family are enjoying a vacation, but we know that they are also watching the live stream. And so we'd like to share with you about Joshua Parks. He capped off an outstanding season by placing 5th at the Central Coast Section Championships in the 100-meter backstroke, a finish that qualified him to compete at the state finals. A 3-year varsity athlete for Santa Clara High School, Joshua has been a supportive leader for the swim team throughout his career. He has paired his success in the pool with strong academic performance, maintaining a high GPA while balancing athletics. Joshua's drive and commitment, both in academics and extracurriculars, make him a true example of what it means to be Bruin strong. And from both Principal Shelby at Santa Clara High School, Principal Wall at Wilcox High School, and Coach Victory and Coach Cruzen from both schools, they wanted, even though they weren't able to be here tonight to celebrate all of the students, wanted me to pass on their congratulations as well. So thank you so much for all that you do for your district. We're very excited to see what you accomplish next year in your swim and additional endeavors. And it sounds like you're well on your way to taking over the world. So thank you so much, and we're so proud of you. That concludes our recognitions tonight.
Trustee Fairchild.
I just want to extend congratulations to all of you. It's really cool when you know the athletes personally. I mean, some of you I've known since you were very little. The swim community is very small, and in some ways, and it's just nice to know each one of those that are being recognized, just because you're all such stellar humans. And such, as I said, you can't fake it in the pool. You guys, when they talk about work ethic, you can't swim a 500 that fast if you're not working hard. And it's just so impressive. And I just want to thank you for being who you are. It's just was kind of funny to look at these names. I mean, Bonnie and I both know Josh too, even though he's at Santa Clara High, and have known him since he was itty bitty. And so it's just fun to see you guys get recognized for the hard work that you have put in, and to see you just succeeding. And so keep working, and congratulations.
Thank you so much for being here and taking time out of your summer to come spend a little bit of time with us. Congratulations. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Rica. Okay, we'll move now to guidelines and policy for public comment. Board Policy 1313 is our civility policy. This policy is intended to promote mutual respect, civility, and orderly conduct among district employees, parents, and the public. This policy is not intended to deprive any person of his or her right to freedom of expression, but only to maintain, to the extent possible and reasonable, a safe, harassment-free workplace for our students and staff. In the interest of presenting district employees as positive role models to the children of this district, as well as the community, SCUSD encourages positive communication and discourages volatile, hostile, or aggressive actions. The district seeks public cooperation with this endeavor. The board understands that the First Amendment provides strong protection for speech. However, the board expects that all speech and expression will comport with norms of civil behavior on district grounds, in district facilities, during district events or activities, and in the use of district electronic digital systems and platforms. I don't have any slips for public comment on closed session agenda. And there is no one here. Is anyone in the Zoom? Okay. So then we will close public comment on closed session agendized items. In closed session, the board will be considering the following. D1, the public employee appointment, Government Code Section 54957.6, Management Assistant Superintendent Educational Services. D2, public employee appointment, Government Code Section 54957.6, Management Director Nutrition Services. D3, public employee appointment, Government Code Section 54957.6, Management Logistics and Routing Manager, Transportation. And D4, public employee discipline dismissal release, Government Code Sections 54957 and 54954.5E. I don't know, we might be back about 7, maybe 7:15, maybe 7:30. I don't know. I have no idea. Depends on how long we talk, but maybe 6:45, maybe 7, I don't know. Okay, we will see you soon. Okay, the board is back from closed session. May I please have the introduction of our interpreter?
Can you hear me?
Can-
Oh, yes.
Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Verónica Adams. Mi compañera Catherine Herter y yo vamos a ser las intérpretes en español de esta noche. Bienvenidos a la reunión de la mesa directa del Distrito Escolar de Santa Clara. Esta reunión está siendo transmitida en el canal en español de Zoom. Para escuchar esta sesión en español, oprima el botón que dice Interpretación en su pantalla y seleccione el lenguaje en español. En este menú también puede seleccionar la opción para silenciar el audio original en inglés. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, our report from closed session, item B1, no, D1. The board received information. Item D2, the board received information. Item D3, the board received information. And item D4, the board received information and gave direction. Okay, public comment on unagendized items. I have, since no one was in the room when I read the civility policy before, I will read it again. The board policy, civility policy is Board Policy 1313. This policy is intended to promote mutual respect, civility, and orderly conduct among district employees, parents, and the public. This policy is not intended to deprive any person of his or her right to freedom of expression, but only to maintain, to the extent possible and reasonable, a safe, harassment-free workplace for our students and staff. In the interest of presenting district employees as positive role models to the children of this district as well as the community, SCUSD encourages positive communication and discourages volatile, hostile, or aggressive actions. The district seeks public cooperation with this endeavor. The board understands that the First Amendment provides strong protection for speech. However, the board expects that all speech and expression will comport with norms of civil behavior on district grounds, in district facilities, during district activities or events, and in the use of district electronic digital systems and platforms. I'll call you up to the podium. You will turn the microphone on by pressing the button. It will turn the bottom of the microphone green. When the light is green, it is on. You have 2 minutes to speak. The timer is behind Trustee Canova. When the timer goes off, that means your 2 minutes are up, and we ask that you stop your comment so that everyone has equal time. If you are unable to finish your comment, you can email it to the board, as we do want to see your comments in full. Okay, so I will call up 2 people at a time, Anthony Becker and Brian Brennan.
Good evening. For 10 years, I have watched what I believe is a pattern of conduct by board member Kathy Watanabe that has damaged public trust here and on the city council. When Kathy was elected in 2024 to this board, her term began on December 13th, when she was still in the city council till December 17th, serving both elected bodies. In the state of California, they are deemed incompatible offices, and those actions are a violation of Government Code Section 1099. Why was this allowed? In 2020, when I was on an LGBT endorsement board, Kathy Watanabe refused to participate with me in the endorsement interview. This caused some issues. It was shocking and childish. How can you be mayor or a school board member when she demands someone she does not like leave the meeting? In 2022, Kathy accused me of abusing her in closed session, told the media, initiated an investigation that later found out those allegations were unsubstantiated, yet no apology has followed. In 2024, my court hearings revealed that Kathy Watanabe disclosed a confidential grand jury report of violation of her elected duty and avoided the consequences. It also was revealed that she knew about the report beforehand. Kathy attended my court hearings, and when my mother asked her why she was here, Kathy refused to answer and began screaming for the police. Why were you at my court hearings? Is it a guilty conscience? Just recently, I found out on our website a former MAGA judge, Quentin Kopp, has endorsed her. He is the same judge that sent me letters saying I would be charged for crimes weeks before any report was ever released. All this comes into calling the question whether elected officials are being held to the same standards. None of this is new. It's a pattern of abuse from Kathy, like refusing to let an Asian council member speak at Stop Asian Hate rallies, lied and then resulted in her censure. Kathy refused to work with her colleagues, distanced herself from colleagues, verbally abused my husband. And I have so many more examples, but it's just a preview of her proven leadership, right? An example for the kids. That's why I demand her resignation. I think that her character as a board member and as a council member has damaged public trust. And therefore, because of the reasons of disclosure of confidential information, she should be held accountable. Thank you.
Hi. Before anything else, I just wanted to say Trustee Fairchild made very good cookies, so people who are watching should actually come in person. Don't say that. Don't say that. It'll make your meetings too short. Good evening. I'm here to deliver a message on behalf of myself, as well as a bunch of people who had proper Friday evening plans regarding the proposed combination classes, and to request that the board agendize and discuss the issue before the school year begins. Families understand that enrollment and staffing decisions are complex. We are simply asking for transparency, timely communication, and a public conversation. On June 11th, Trustee Fairchild requested that the topic be brought back for board discussion. However, on June 25th, there was no agenda item and no update. We're now in mid-July, and I understand families are expected to receive an update next week. But frankly, unless the issue is actually on the agenda and addressed by the board, we aren't anticipating necessarily a significant level of insight. Our questions are simple. Why was this topic not brought to the board after a trustee specifically requested it? And when will the board have an opportunity to publicly discuss the district's plans before students return to school? We recognize the district is facing difficult financial decisions and declining enrollment. At the same time, California continues to prioritize investments in public education, including the recently signed $5 billion block grant. As our district makes difficult decisions, we hope the priority is classroom learning and avoiding instructional models that may make it difficult for students to meet grade level expectations. And regardless of outcomes, that district families and their students are treated as the primary stakeholders that they are. Second and third grades have significant differences in curriculum, instructional minutes, state assessments, and academic expectations. Our teachers work incredibly hard, but asking one teacher to deliver two distinct grade level programs simultaneously creates real instructional challenges. If second, third grade combination classes are being considered as a budget solution, the community deserves to understand the educational trade-offs, the alternatives that were considered, and how this decision aligns with the district's commitment to academic excellence. Thank you.
Dr. Wright, can you provide an update on the timing of communication?
Right. So we send a communication out as promised the week of July 15th. I believe it went out on the 15th. And our follow-up is going to come out next Wednesday. We're just finalizing some of our plans. So I think we'll have a lot more information to share as enrollment shifts continue to happen throughout the district. So we'll have an update. We'll be able to make some of our decisions and share those decisions next week. And then we're also still waiting on some of our school sites to count the students as they actually arrive. So we'll get an update next Wednesday.
Thank you. Okay, our next two speakers are Abel Becker and Kathleen Faruqi.
Okay, good evening. My name is Abel Becker. So I'm just gonna be real short today. So based on my last public comment regarding the egregious behavior of Trustee Kathy Watanabe towards myself, I asked for a public apology or her immediate resignation from the board and her termination from run as mayor. And again, to the public, anyone who's listening, if you experience any disrespect from Trustee Watanabe, please speak up and stand up for yourself and up against bullying. Our district deserves better. Thank you.
Good evening, President, trustees, and Superintendent Wright. My name's Kathleen Faruqi. I have 3 kids in the district, one that's going into 2nd grade at Washington Open, and one going into sixth grade at Booksir and one going into eighth grade at Cabrillo. And I'm here mostly about the combo classes. But I want to start by saying that I really appreciate you guys. I know that a lot of the work that you're doing is behind the scenes. You're here on a Friday night during the summertime. I don't know where your vacations are or how they happen or when you get a break to refresh, but we appreciate you. You guys came to I think more than one meeting at Washington Open. You came for the 5th grade graduation, and we see you and we really appreciate it. Being in the classroom a lot, with these kids, I can't believe how amazing they are. It gives me so much hope. You look at the state of the world and it's a hot mess. But looking at these kids, despite what we're handing at them, they're amazing. And I know it's because of them and the educators and the people behind the scenes. And I just don't want to cut things short for them or do them a disservice by giving them a less than education, by doing combo classes that are mixed developmental ages. I like mixed ages to some extent, but in this case where the teachers can't, let's say, work between a 2nd and 3rd grade at 2 different developmental levels, 2 different release times, CASP testing, no CASP testing, field trip, no field trip. You can't go to another class because there isn't enough space anymore when they're on a field trip. And at Washington Open, there's 1 or 2 per month per class. It's a lot. So I'm just hoping that you will really consider it and consider not doing the combos, but also consider having an open discussion with the community, not just Washington Open, but the community about what the decision-making process is so that everyone can have a say in what's happening. Because I think some people aren't aware of what's happening. And just be transparent about that thought process. I know you tried to get it on the agenda. It didn't end up there. I know you put out your decision. Oops, your email, that was great, but we're hoping for a complete package. Thank you so much.
Yeah, again, there'll be additional communications going out regarding combination classes next week.
Will it just be a decision?
It will give you an update on where we are, the decisions that we've made to date. And so we'll share our rationale behind our decisions as well.
Okay, those are all the slips that I have. Is there anyone on the Zoom, Mr. Rico, that would like to speak? Okay, so we will close public comment on unagendized items. And we will do our approval of our action items. G1, the appointment of the Assistant Superintendent of Ed Services.
Move to approve, Ryan.
Second, Fairchild.
Dr. Gonzalez.
Good evening. It is my pleasure to introduce Shannon Calden. Shannon is an accomplished educational leader who currently serves as the Director of Elementary Learning and Achievement for Santa Cruz City Schools. Throughout her extensive career in education, she has worn many hats spanning roles as a junior high and middle school English and history teacher, an assistant principal, a principal at both the elementary and middle school levels, and a district level director of technology. She holds a Bachelor of Arts in English from Santa Clara University and a Master of Arts in Education Leadership from San Jose State University. Known for her strong facilitation skills, equity-centered practices, and collaborative relationship building, Shannon specializes in leading systemic improvement plans, curriculum adoptions, and robust multi-tier academic interventions that effectively shrink opportunity gaps for diverse student populations. Furthermore, she has built well-rounded operational and fiscal strength for cabinet-level leadership by completing the CASBO Business Executive Leadership Program.
Thank you. Okay, so I have a motion from Trustee Ryan and a second from Trustee Fairchild. Trustee Canova.
Yes.
Trustee Fairchild.
Yes.
Trustee Muirhead.
Yes.
Trustee Rotterman.
Yes.
Trustee Ryan.
Yes.
Trustee Watanabe.
Yes.
And I vote yes, that passes 7-0. Item G2, the appointment of the Director of Child Nutrition Services.
It is my honor to introduce Sarah.
Move to approve,
Oh, sorry.
Ryan.
Second, Rotterman.
Dr. Gonzalez.
Okay. All right. So it is my honor to introduce Sarah Kimichek. Sarah is an award-winning child nutrition executive who currently serves as the Director of Child Nutrition for Pleasanton Unified School District. Throughout her career in school food service and operations, she has also served as the Director of Child Nutrition for Castro Valley Unified and is a supervisor of food and nutritional services for Jeffco Public Schools in Colorado. She holds a Bachelor of Science with a minor in marketing from San Francisco State University and was recognized with the prestigious 2024 CASBO Magnificent Seven Outstanding School Employees Award. Renowned for her inclusive leadership, financial acumen, and regulatory expertise, Sarah has a proven record of optimizing budgets, driving substantial revenue growth, and leading programs to administrative reviews with zero findings. Committed to continuous advocacy and professional growth, she actively serves as the Policy and Legislation Chair for the Northern California chapter of the School Nutrition Association.
Thank you. Trustee Canova. Trustee Fairchild.
Yes.
Trustee Muirhead.
Yes.
Trustee Rotterman.
Yes.
Trustee Ryan.
Yes.
Trustee Watanabe.
Yes.
And I vote yes, that passes 7-0. G3, appointment of the Logistics and Routing Manager.
Move to approve, Ryan.
Second, Rotterman.
Fairchild.
Okay, Dr. Gonzalez.
All right, I am delighted to present Danielle Lane. Danielle is a highly experienced student transportation specialist and state certified school bus instructor who currently serves as the transportation coordinator for Santa Clara Unified School District. With over 20 years of progressive experience in pupil transportation operations, driver training, and safety management, she has built a career focused on ensuring safe, efficient, and legally compliant student transport. She holds Associates of Science degrees in both business and behavioral and social science from West Valley College, as well as a California State Certified School Bus Instructor credential. Beyond her district responsibilities, Lane is a highly active leader in the professional community, currently serving as a union steward and vice president of transportation for CSEA Chapter 350, the treasurer of CASTO Chapter 7, and a member of the Driver Trainer Action Committee for the San Jose CHP area.
Okay, Trustee Canova. Yes. Trustee Fairchild.
Yes.
Trustee Muirhead.
Yes.
Trustee Rotterman.
Yes.
Trustee Ryan.
Yes.
Trustee Watanabe.
Yes.
And I vote yes, that passes 7-0. All right. We are done with our business, so we can adjourn.
Move to adjourn, Ryan.
Second, Fairchild.
Trustee Canova. Trustee Fairchild.
Yes.
Trustee Muirhead.
Yes.
Trustee Rotterman.
Yes.
Trustee Ryan.
Yes.
Trustee Watanabe.
Yes.
And I vote yes, we are adjourned at 7:43. Thank you.